Let's dismiss the feeble argument that Yahawah is in the name of Yahawadah. Here's why this stance is problematic. Firstly, because according to Exodus 6 verse 3, the patriarchs did not know the name of the Creator, therefore, Yahawadah can't be a theophoric name. Note, revert to my video titled, Yahawah is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, for further edification surrounding the confusion of Exodus 6 verse 3. Secondly, in biblical traditions, the responsibility of naming a child is usually given to the father, cf. Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary under Name. This can be seen in various scriptures within the Bible. For instance, in the book of Luke chapter 1, the elders came on the 8th day to circumcise Zechariah and Elizabeth's son and to name him Zechariah after his father, but Elizabeth would not allow it. She stood firm to the words spoken to her husband by the angel, and she said, his name was to be John. The elders ignored Elizabeth's statement about the baby's name and asked Zechariah what he would name his son. Zechariah wrote, his name is John, see Luke 1 verses 59 to 63. The communication between husband and wife is how the child's name becomes known. The same happened with Adam and Eve, see Genesis 4 verse 25 and Genesis 5 verse 3. And if that wasn't clear enough, Jacob overruled Rachel's name selection for their son's name, see Genesis 35 verse 18. Jacob bestowed prophetic names upon his sons, which was expounded upon later in his sons' lives, see Genesis 49. Leah and Rachel's naming statements in Genesis chapters 29 and 30 are not definitions. Their naming statements are their own personal synchronicity between domestic matters, the birth of their children, and wordplay on the verbs of their sons' names. Alright, now that that's out of the way, to better understand the significance of the name Yahawadah, we first need to revisit his parents' statements concerning him. Genesis 49 verse 8.
Yahawadah, your brothers will praise you.
Genesis 29 verse 35.
Now will I praise El Almighty.
When you examine these two scriptures, you will understand that Yahawadah causes praise, as the meaning of his name implies. The name Yahawadah consists of three parts. Yah means he. Ha means causes. Wadah means praise. Combined, this means he causes praise. The first part is the prefix Yah, means he. In the mouth of three witnesses, let the word be established. As seen in the word, he will command, from Genesis 18 verse 19. As seen in the word, he is coming, from Genesis 32 verse 11. As seen in the word, he will be fined, from Exodus 21 verse 22. The second part is the prefix ha, which expresses causative action in which the subject causes the action to occur. In the mouth of three witnesses, let the word be established. As seen in the word, and he was caused to believe, from Genesis 15 verse 6. As seen in the word, I caused you to eat, from Exodus 16 verse 32. As seen in the word, caused you to come out, from Exodus 20 verse 2. The third part comes from the Hebrew verb yadah, praise. Note, if the first letter of a verb is yah, it is replaced by a wah, when it is conjugated. In the mouth of three witnesses, let the word be established. As seen in the word, I will praise, from Genesis 29 verse 35. As seen in the word, you will wait, from 1 Samuel 10 verse 8. As seen in the name, Joseph/he will add, from Genesis 30 verse 24. There's this misconception that Yahawadah means Yahawah praise, but the identical Hebrew word used in Nehemiah 11 verse 17, with no surprise, does not support that pseudo-meaning. Nehemiah 11 verse 17. Zabdi, son of Asaph, is leader of the commencement, he causes praise in prayer. Now, let's bring forth even more strong reasons for the existence of the Hebraic concept of the two merging prefixes, prefix meaning he, and prefix expressing the idea of causative action. In the mouth of 3 witnesses, let the word be established. As seen in the word, he will cause salvation, from 1 Samuel 17 verse 47. As seen in the word, he causes salvation, from Psalms 116 verse 6. As seen in the word, they cause wailing, from Isaiah 52 verse 5. Where is the mention of this lesser deity, Yahawah, in these 4 Hebrew words? As we conclude, Yahawadah has just as much to do with Yahawah as funeral has to do with fun. The resemblance of the two is superficial. Don't look for rapist in therapist or laughter in slaughter either.